Well, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That damn goats. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. He had a herd of goats with him. Hi, Violet.
Turn on high flow when you...
And this stuff is thicker than dog's hair. Jake.
What's going on?
I'm gonna turn Alex loose. So first I gotta go find the horses so I know where they are. Might have to close a gate or two down here. So I'm gonna go to the bottom and come along. Follow me. So this is a gate I gotta close so that Alex can't escape. This rope is horrible. Let's gotta put it there for a minute. See this? Cowboy's got extra rope with him. Here's what we do. Here to block and tackle, come along, pulleys to tighten this fence. We are basically making a block and tackle out of this thing. Going around there a couple of times like this. Now check it out. That's tight. And then what I like to do is just come through here, a couple half hitches, and that way you get a super tight gate without having to kill your pecs and your everything else to do it. What's gonna happen down here now is we're gonna get in some really thick brush and hopefully we can get through it. Maybe the horses will be down here below this in a meadow. We're gonna check it out. We may not even be able to get through, but we won't know until we try. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
When we get down here, hold back, because if I get stuck or can't get through it, I don't want you right on my ass. You might have to walk down and get me out. The bushes could be so thick, I get up on top of an alder bush and can't go nowhere. So
okay.
Hopefully get through here. Okay, it's clear. Woo! This is really thick. We're gonna have to get a brush cutter down here and get rid of some of this stuff, because if this keeps going by next spring, we're not gonna be able to get through it all. Okay, we got through it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go down here now and see if they're at the very bottom, because we sure didn't see them along through here. I gotta walk ahead here. I don't even know if I can get through. This is roughly where Ivan and I were when we lost that excavator track when we were building this fence on Discovery a few years ago. It was right around the corner here. It was a real wet spot, and we lost the track and had to put it back on and stuff. There was nothing but just dirt and openness here if you compare it. So I'm gonna follow this horse trail here. Got to duck down real low. You can see the horse trail. My God. Okay. Sometimes they're down here. They're not down here. I don't know where they are. It's just about a matter of luck. I mean, they could be 100 feet over there and they couldn't hear us, we couldn't hear them. This is ridiculous. I've got to do something. I know what I'm gonna do. Two things, because I think in many thoughts at once. Obviously, this place needs some of the trails brushed out so I can get around better to go find the flipping horses when this happens, right? But what I'm gonna do right now to find them, it's an old trick. I think I'm not gonna tell you. I think it'd be more fun, Jake, if I just kind of surprise you, so.
With how you're gonna get the horses to appear?
How I'm gonna find the horses.
What are you gonna do? You got a special horse call?
You're getting close, stay tuned. And this stuff is thicker than dog's hair. That was almost kind of fun. Here, you want to do it?
Yeah.
You go do it. I'll film you.
Oh, that was fun. Alder riding.
That last one particularly, huh?
That felt like I was surfing for a second.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was cool.
See there, we go looking for horses and then we find a new sport. Woo! That's one way to clear the pasture.
Yeah.
Alder surfing. Oh, okay.
All right. Well.
Okay, well, we know what to do. So now I'm going to go get my
You're going to show me your
handy
trick?
dandy surefire horse finder. Stay tuned. Hey, Alex, you ready to go get turned loose with the girls? Get a little green grass in the big pasture? Come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go somewhere, shall we? I'm going to take you out in the pasture. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
So what's your secret device or horse call thing you're gonna use?
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go find the horses. Let's go. I ain't telling you yet. But you'll see in just 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, and you'll see what I'm doing. Call your horses. I'm gonna take her through the gate and tie her up on this side. Found him! God. Look at that. He had a herd of goats with him. Oh my God. You know what's cool about that is that around here we got a canyon over here and over there. There's bears living out here. So I bet you the goats are hanging out with the horses because a horse got no use for a bear. Them goats are safe around those horses. So this is the damnedest thing I've seen. I mean, this is a first for me. I have never seen out this far away from home, the goats out and horses out. This is about the coolest thing in the world. Hey there, critters. How cool is that? Hello. Hi. Meh. Hi, Violet. Hi, Violet. How about if I bring your mommy back to you? I'm gonna bring Alex over here. I went down looking for you guys and I couldn't find you anywhere. The brush is so thick down there, I couldn't even hardly get the wheeler through. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Pick out their own little friends.
Hey girl, look at how fat she is.
I know, right?
Hey Star. Wow. This is Ivan's herd. Hey, goaty.
So what's the plan now?
Plans changed again. Obviously, we looked over there earlier, couldn't find the horses. And so come back around this way, and here they come. And we just been down there 20 minutes ago looking. So that's how it is. It's so thick in here. You know, we might have walked 20 feet past them. I don't know. Well, look at that. The damn goats. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God.
Gosh damn, that's great.
Oh my
God. Oh, jeez Louise.
That was great.
Oh, that just made my entire whole day. How about you? Did that make your day? That's why we hang around with each other, because weird stuff happens when you're not expecting it. I'm glad you're with me. I'm glad I'm with you. Stay tuned. Tell your friends about it. So you got to be careful around wheelers, because horses will eat the seats. It's because of the sweat off your ass, and the seats taste salty. Seriously, don't sound good to me. The horse don't know the difference, so you got to really watch it. Sometimes it's best just to take the seat off and hide it underneath the wheeler for horses and bears. It's a bummer to come back and find a big old rip in your, $150 wheeler seat. Yeah. I heard a story yesterday by an old guy that spent a lot of time on the water. He said he had a boat captain that back in the days of sailboats, he was on a sailboat a lot and out without shelter decks and all this stuff. And he said his buddy told him that his captain was so salty that when he came in the morning and ate eggs, he would just brush his eyebrows and the salt would fall out of his eyebrows onto his eggs. Anybody believe that? I'm not gonna not believe it, but it's a pretty tall story to me. Okay. Well, looks like the goats went their way and the horses are over here. No. Don't you be nibbling on this wheeler here. Hey, girl. Okay. Okay, there they are. There they are, girl. Ha ha. Hey, take it easy. That's a hell of a greeting. Come on. That's a hell of a greeting. Come on. Be nice to each other. Boy, Violet's gotten heavy, huh?
Yeah. Why are they kicking?
Dominance thing, lead mare. Violet's become the lead mare in this pasture now over her little sister Star. And Mama's trying to integrate back in the herd, and Mama should be the lead mare. So, it's this dynamic. Happens in horses, happens in cows, happens in families. Get a lot of sisters. There's a lot of lead mares. So right now you're just witnessing 3 female horses all potentially being lead mare, and they're jockeying for position.
Oh.
Kind of like a baseball team. Who's on first, who's on second, who's on third, and who's the pitcher, and who's the umpire. Gets pretty complicated. Okay. I'm happy. I got Alex turned loose, pasture's good. Next step is coming in here, brushing out some of these trails so that we can come and go and find them when we want to ride them. So you figured out what my secret trick was?
Bringing the horse out, having her call.
Having her call the horses in. Yeah. And another thing we could have done was horses' sense of smell. I mean, look at that big nose. They got a hell of an olfactory situation going on. So if we'd have just turned her loose, she'd have found those horses within a few minutes just by smelling them.
Really?
Listening and smelling them. Horses, they're incredible. They're incredible how they can track. Let's go. I got a rodeo to go to. Don't want to miss it. We're going to take the skid steer and the brush hog down into the horse pasture to clear out some of the trails so we can find the horses better and we can ride the trails a little better. Jacob's coming with me to kind of try to keep me out of trouble and maybe pick up the pieces after I'm too damaged. So here we go. Let's go. Let's go do this. Right now we are down here where you and I busted right through the alders right ahead of us here. See that, where the alders are laid over? So what I'm thinking is it'd be really nice to be able to clear enough of a path down this trail so we can get to the fence from here. I'm not trying to do a really good job, so to some people it might not look like I'm doing a good job, but the idea here is right now so we can drive through without getting brush slapped in our face. Later on in the winter we come through here when this wood's frozen and it cracks and breaks really easily. So this is just see what we got, make a plan, find the animals, be able to get around.
undo this. Now you can turn on high flow. When you do that, that will be high flow now. It's okay. You can mow on low flow. It just doesn't get it whipping around as fast.
Oh, forgive me, or I forget. Good to see ya.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, man. Yeah. Well, this should be fun then to try it on high flow. Hi, Sparrow.
Different, yeah.
How are ya? It's a great day. A nice day to be out with Daddy, and it's a nice day for me to be out with my son and my granddaughter. I'm just trying to bust a trail through here right now to the fence, because the other day Jacob and I came through. It was actually really fun. We just came through, and when Jacob came through, he was this high in the air crawling up an alder. It was actually kind of like snow machining on alders.
Right, you're all...
Yeah, just like really fun. So we had some fun moments. So hey, you got to show them the footage. We got the horses to come up, and they came up, and you're flipping goats. Are you recording this? Oh, good. These flipping goats, like they go out down here with the horses, and they're safe because of bears, right?
Yeah.
So they hang out with the horses. So horses come up, and there's these silly friggin' goats you got, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of cute, but anyway.
Goofy creatures.
And so they come up around the wheeler, and they're looking, and everybody's looking at things, and the goat jumps up on the wheeler, and then it jumps up on top of Violet.
Oh yeah.
And we got it on
the baby
camera.
goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she does that. We've seen it in our yard too, her jumping up on top of the dang horse. It's cute.
Yeah, we got some really cute little footage of it. So it's like, wow, what a moment.
Yeah.
So
and Violet just doesn't mind. Not so
well, they
like...
were getting ready to go anyway, so she chose to run ahead, and then the goat jumped off the back. It was perfect. It was like you couldn't have scripted it with trained animals any better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of the life we live.
Yeah.
It's the unexpected.
Yeah, it is the unexpected.
Cool. Okay, so
when the parking brake is still on, you have the ability to put it into high flow.
parking brake on, but all this ready.
Yeah.
Parking brake on, high flow, and then click it on.
Yeah.
So that means the other day when I was
and you can
running
see that
the other
indicator
cutter,
light will come on. And the moment you flip this up and now you've reset it again, and that's going to go back out.
Okay. Yeah, well,
another thing you can turn on, you can also turn this float on, where when you're driving.
When do you do that?
What?
Same thing?
Same thing. Your parking brake has to be on in order to turn it forward. And the boom has to be all the way down.
I knew that part. I've always tried that.
But it's kind of nice because this thing is so far out in front of you that mowing actually, with it has kind of that suspension turned on, is pretty nice.
Alrighty. Okay.
So it was in that position already because you had shut it off and everything.
Oh, light comes on.
Now,
this too?
Yeah. Okay, no, maybe this isn't all the way down. So that you can turn it on actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're in high flow mode.
Yeah, and you got some suspension.
Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, here we go. Wow, it's pretty brutal. Gonna carry on and get this little job done. Okay, that about wraps it up. We can find the horses, we can get around on the wheeler, we can find the fences. Thanks for staying tuned in to me. Thanks for watching, thanks for being interested. Keeps me going, I hope it keeps you going. Subscribe, tell your friends about it. See you down the trail.